Hello everyone and welcome back to another peaceful mode let's play video. I really want the color theme of this world to be yellow, and what better yellow block than honeycomb? That's why today I want to build a bee hut. I've never built with honeycomb, so I'm very excited for this, but if you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Before we get started with today's episode, we need to of course name our kitty. I unfortunately don't have a name tag, so we're just going to have to pretend for now, but she is going to be named Meadow. I think that is literally perfect because we got her in a meadow, and of course meadow flowers are new to this update. That being said, I would really love to find a name tag, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over to a mine shaft, and I think we'll leave Meadow here in the house. Yes, we are in peaceful mode, but I am a little bit terrified of her like falling in lava or something. I went over on Chunk Base to locate a mine shaft. I have no shame in using Chunk Base to help me play Minecraft. If it's gonna make my life easier and make me have more fun, then why not just use Chunk Base? We'll also be able to get string from the mine shafts and hopefully a lot of other goodies from the loot chests. But the coordinates about lead here, so I wonder if we can access the mine shaft from this little cave. Obviously, we'll be able to get a lot of other resources too. Another reason why I want to do a little bit of adventuring. Iron is always super lovely. You can never have too much. Look at the little tree that's down here in this cave. It's kind of cute, but it is burning on fire, which is kind of sad. Love the little cave tree though. He was so resilient. Keyword was. Whoa, we got glow ink sacks. I'm sure we could put those to use somehow. Here's some lapis. I think our first lapis, yes, which will be perfect because I do want to make an enchanting setup at some point. Oh, here we are. Oh, and actually at deep slate level 2, which is perfect because we could find diamonds. Also, can we mine these by hand to get string? It does take literally forever, but I didn't bring a sword with me. Oh my gosh, it takes so long. And we didn't even get string. Absolutely not. We'll just cook up some iron instead and craft a sword. Oh, and here's a chest. Name tag? No name tag. Not yet. I have faith. I feel so safe right now. I can just like explore and not have to worry about dying at any second. This is much better. Will we actually need any string? I'm not sure, but better to go ahead and collect it. I find I always need string for some random reason. Oh, and these chains, definitely taking those because chains are kind of expensive. Mine shafts are actually so perfect for just gathering random resources. There's the chains and the rails are super nice as well. Can't forget about the string. Name tag. Yay, we've got a name tag. So we can officially name our kitty Meadow whenever we get back home. I really would love to find some diamonds, so I think I'm going to explore for a little bit longer. Ooh, another name tag. We'll keep that for future pets. Whoa, look at this. It's open to the surface. And look at all of these chains that I can collect. I don't think I'll need to collect all of them, but I'm definitely going to collect some. I'm kind of out of the mine shaft now, but I'm hoping to find diamonds a little bit deeper down into the caves. Oh yeah, wait. There's literally diamonds right there. This is perfect. Oh, is it just one? I swear, your first diamond is always just one diamond. I don't think I've ever had like a proper vein of diamonds for my first diamond in a world. My goal is 3 so that I can make a diamond pickaxe. So let's see if we can find some more diamonds. Also, let me just say, I love early game Minecraft and I'm having the most fun time. Oh wait, there's more diamonds. Wait, this is perfect. This is going to be just enough. Oh, and so much more. And also what's so cool is that we don't even need any diamonds for armor. So this is just for our tools. We'll be able to make an enchanting setup too. This is perfect. Might as well keep on looking. Oh my goodness, wait a second, is this a trail of ruins? I mean, obviously it is. Should we break inside? Oh my goodness, this is so cool. And how does it react in peaceful mode? Let's see if we can find ourselves a spawner. Looks like the spawners are active, but clearly they're not spawning anything. So I don't even really think that you could use the trail of ruins in peaceful mode, which is kind of sad. It makes sense, but I would love to be able to properly explore, but you can't really. Anyways, if you're playing on the sea sweet. Here are the coordinates for that. A super neat find. If I ever need to build with tuff or copper, I'll definitely be coming back here. And obviously I can come back here for some pots, but my inventory is very, very full. So I don't think I'm going to loot anything just yet. I honestly think I'm just going to head back home because I have 7 diamonds and all of the things I could ever want. Glow squids really just be out here struggling, fighting for their lives. Also, I see more diamonds over that way. Oh wait, and more diamonds? Are there so many diamonds? I think so. Now we are leaving with 14 diamonds, and I know there are so many more resources in this cave, so we'll probably be back in the future, but I gotta head home and start building this bee hut. Oh wait, before I head home, I think there's another spawner up there. I'm pretty sure that I didn't place that cobblestone. Oh, it is another spawner. That is crazy. This is like the best seed ever. And oh, it's a spider spawner. Again, here are the coordinates for that spawner. Let's see if we have any goodies in here. Oh, wait, bones is actually so good for us. Now we could befriend a dog. And I guess we'll take this gunpowder as well because this is really the only way that we can get gunpowder. Okay, now we are headed home. Hello, Meadow. I have returned home. And she immediately goes in the bed. Obviously. Did we expect anything different from Meadow? No, I think not. Now to start collecting the materials that we're going to need for this bee hut. The frame of it is going to be just spruce wood. That is literally the only wood we are going to use. Next up, we'll need a lot of sand for glass. This is going to be kind of a greenhouse design. Do you know what I just thought of? It's going to be really hard to get experience in this world because we won't be able to make a normal experience farm. So I was talking about making an enchanting setup, but it's just not going to be the same. I know that there are other ways to get experience other than spawner farms, so I guess I'll probably have to explore my options. Anyways, I wanted to go up here and collect a few more flowers because I am going to be dyeing some of the glass yellow. And also, you can never have too many of these wildflowers. I love that we got meadow in this meadow. That's just so cool. I feel like finding a cat in a meadow is just so random. So it just feels that much more special. And that about does it for everything we're going to need for this build. So I'm going to go ahead and start clearing out a space for it. I want to place it right here. So pretty close to our house. Now that we have an open area, let's start building this thing. We're going for a simple rectangle as per usual. Remember, my builds are all just glorified rectangles. The shorter sides are 9 blocks long, and then the long side is 13 blocks long. Then from there, we will go up 5 blocks. Also, I love how we have Meadow just hanging out with us while we're building. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. We have to name her. Let's do it right now. We need to craft an anvil. I guess we'll put the anvil out on the balcony. Oh, thank you so much for the rotten flesh, Meadow, and here is your name tag. Honestly, that is just the perfect name for her. Continuing on with the build, we're going to do a very, very fun window design. Just by placing a few blocks, we have ourselves a little heart. And I'll place some yellow glass behind it, so this will be our yellow heart bee hut. I wanted to do a fun little window design for this greenhouse, and then the heart kind of just happened, and I love it very much. We'll go ahead and add this heart to every single little opening. Let's do a mini heart tutorial so you can recreate these heart windows too if you'd like. We'll place 2 full blocks on the edges and then a staircase in the middle. 2 sideways staircases on top of the planks. We'll skip this block and then place an upside down staircase on the block above. Not there. In the middle of the 2 upside down staircases, we'll place a plank, and then lastly finish it off with some trapdoors, and then there's your heart. It's definitely not perfect by any means, but I think it's a pretty good Minecraft part. We're doing the same roof design that we did with the starter house, that little rounded barn-esque roof. And in the middle, we'll have a tiny little peak. If you've played in the new update, let me know, how has your performance been? Obviously, I'm playing with shaders, but I feel like my performance has been worse than it ever has been. Obviously, largely due to shaders, but still, I can play my hardcore world and my performance is fine. And then in this world, it just doesn't seem to be as good. All right, anyways, that is what this little roof is looking like. Very Krusty Krab-esque. Now on to the fun part, aka the yellow glass. I am going to have to refrain from doing that because I don't have Silk Touch. I think it'd be so cool if Minecraft would release pastel colors. This yellow is pretty, but it is giving mustard just a little bit. And I think it would be so cool to have a pastel yellow instead, and also like a lavender and a baby pink. I wonder if they will ever add to the 16 colors that Minecraft has to offer. I think it would be pretty cool, and I think they should add to it. Just saying. For the roof, I'm going to do white glass. I just think that having yellow glass everywhere is a little bit too much. Also, hello Meadow. The build is mostly complete, but I do want to add just a few more details around the bottom. We'll start by placing some stripped spruce logs, some staircases on top, and then some buttons. And lastly, we just need to place some lanterns around, and then we are done with the exterior. Now on to the interior. We'll start off by placing some campfires down, and then we'll cover said campfires with spruce trapdoors. Once we have enough beehives, we'll just place them right on top. We'll do that same thing over here. So we'll have a total of 10 beehives, which will give us plenty of honeycomb. To start the beehives, we are going to need just a little bit of honeycomb. And there's actually this convenient little beehive right here. And let me go ahead and cover it up so that the bees don't die in the campfire. It's happened to me before. Oh, come on. You're so close. You're so close. Go home. Oh, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't even think they have honey in here. Hello, bees. Let me get them some flowers because like they should have been producing honey by now. Here's some flowers for you little bees. You better be busy, okay? I need your honeycomb. In the meantime, I do want to create a little outdoor bee garden. The bees are obviously going to be inside, so I think it could be really cool to have some kind of bees flying around here. I know it's definitely not necessary to fence the bees in as they do fly, but it's just for the vibes, okay? Here on the corner of this little fence, I want to create a giant oak tree. And by create, I mean I want a giant oak tree to grow. And if you make this border around an oak tree, then it'll encourage a giant oak tree to grow. And actually, now that I think about it, maybe I'll get rid of these fences just for now to help it grow a little bit more. It may take a second, but we should get a really cool oak tree from it. Now let's check on the bees. Have you made any honey yet? No, you haven't. Bees, I am waiting on you. Well, I guess we will start making a little pathway while we are waiting. Oh my goodness, that is why you've been sitting. Meadow, move. Meadow, get down. Meadow, down. Thank you. You're sitting again. I have decorated this whole place, so the bees better have made some honey by now. Oh my goodness, they still haven't. What is wrong with them? All right, we are going to look for another beehive. I heard a bee pop. Does this one have honey? No. Oh my goodness, wait, this one has honey. All we need is 3 pieces of honeycomb. There we go. That's perfect. I'm actually going to break this just because I don't want the bees to get hurt. There is our very first beehive. Now we just need to get some bees inside. I think I'm just going to snag these bees over here by this beehive. Oh, and now it has honey. I see how it is. Might as well go ahead and get it. There is 1 bee. I'll go get your friend in the morning. Also, do you know how I've been trying to be so careful about the fires and we just have like open flames there inside of the bee hut? This bee decided to sleep in a little bit late this morning, but we are finally adding bee number 2 to the bee hut. And hopefully bee number 1 did not die to the fire. You know, I should really cover them in the meantime. Let's do that. And then we'll just go back and replace the planks with beehives whenever we have enough honeycomb. Over here in the bee garden, I'm going to go ahead and place some campfires down. And then again, once we have enough honeycomb, then I can place some beehives here. Meadow, you can finally have some freedom. Sorry I kept you sat for so long. In between episodes, I will definitely breed up the bees and also try to get a little bit of honeycomb. I think I want to build a barn. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. And I want the roof of the barn to be honeycomb. So I'm going to need to get busy harvesting the honeycomb. And honestly, maybe I should kind of go around and just like snag some random bees. I feel like that would speed up this process a lot because usually one bee is always inside the hive and it's hard for me to breed them. Oh, perfect. Here's a bee. Oh, and now finally we can make a baby bee. The baby bees are so cute. Look how little it is. I love him. But with that, I am going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. Definitely let me know what you think about our yellow heart bee hut. I think this is such a cute little bee hut. I'm excited to get up to future adventures in next episode. But if you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye! While I was editing everything that you saw, I did have my game open, so I was breeding up the bees and sharing the honeycomb so that I could spread around the beehives. Yeah, look at all the cute little bees, and I have a surplus of honeycomb now. I even spread the hives around here, and there are a couple of bees in these beehives, and this is the tree that grew. Absolutely not. We are trying this again, and I will let you know in next episode what the tree ends up looking like. Anyways, on with the bloopers. Krusty. Honestly, that is just such the perfect name. Such the perfect name. Honestly, that is just the perfect name for her. Oh, Meadow, please be careful. We'll dig out one block, and then from here we can place some campfires. And Meadow, you better be careful. I don't know where you're at, but I know you're gonna be here soon. Oh, there you are. Be careful. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, be here. What did I just say?